She asked you to internship there, and she worked there for a few years.
Now y'all have
Hi,
to go to.
everybody.
Oh,
Can we ask you guys to go on mute, please?
almost. A little lower. Oh, are you okay?
Good afternoon, CRS employees. My name is Nikki Jenkins. I am one of the medical records techs, and on behalf of the events committee, I am excited to welcome you to the first CRS Zoom Awards presentation. To kick this off, we are going to hear a few remarks from our Executive Director, Brian Blankenship, who will also announce the tenure awards. After that, we will announce the department awards with some prize drawings throughout the afternoon. Brian, please take it away.
Thank you, Nikki. So yeah, let me start with saying thank you to the events committee, Lindsay, Sarah P, Nikki, Samantha, Robin, and Alyssa, for coming up with an event that we can still express appreciation to all of our employees and also help keep us connected. So Dolly Parton is credited with the quote,
A little
storms
aerial.
make trees take deeper roots. So the challenges that the pandemic has presented to us as a community have certainly created quite a storm for us, but I believe that we are definitely stronger now than when this started happening to us. How our CRS community has addressed and continues to address this has made me certainly appreciate all of you as heroes. A number of our staff, because of the nature of their positions, not because they're any more deserving than other people, but they've not been able to opt to work from home at all. And so I'd like to take this opportunity to give some special acknowledgement and a nod of appreciation to all the comm center staff, our pharmacy staff, our intake and engagement department, including Miranda, and our injection nurse.
Yeah, probably just set it up on the table or something.
So while we've encountered some challenges this last year, I also wanted to highlight a few accomplishments from the past year.
Muted yourself, Brian. Is that something you wanted to do?
I think Keith, I asked him to mute people and I think it accidentally muted you also, Brian.
Okay. I don't know if he knows that he's muted.
Yeah, he does.
How do I unmute here? Except for Brian. All right. There you. Hold on.
He should be able to just click the microphone down in his bottom left corner and unmute himself.
I asked him to unmute it, I believe. How do I unmute
Yes, that should
everyone?
work.
There we go.
There we
Okay.
go.
I
Sorry
kept
about
hitting
that,
the-
Brian.
No, I kept hitting it says to do the Alt-A key, and I kept doing that, but it didn't make a difference. So I mentioned we've had challenges and wanted to highlight some accomplishments. So at the end of FY20, we added 1,700 clients to our rolls. During the year, we added 2 new programs, our crisis counseling for flood victims and then clients affected by COVID, and our Individual Placement and Supports Program, IPS, which is a program targeting helping clients find and maintain employment. This last year, we, as all of you, I'm sure, pretty much feel this, we provided a whole lot of excess services across our fixed rate or fee-for-service contract. So we had an allocation of $1.9 million total for that contract, and we were paid $2.6 million. And that's largely due to the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health paying us for over $700,000 of pending services. And that wasn't all of our pending services. ETPS was budgeted for $2 million for FY20. We earned just under $2.6 million. And that's largely due to our bonus performance on the readmit measure in just one quarter. So I say that just to think about what our year-end amount would be if we could do that every quarter. So after a long wait, we were finally able to increase wages for case manager and care coordinator, FSP and RSS, and in the PAP clerk positions. With staff turnover, our staff turnover rate for FY19 was 28.3%. For FY20, it decreased to 22.8%. And at the end of the first quarter of this fiscal year, so at the end of September of this year, it's at less than 1%. And we compare that to 6.8% the same time last year. And so I think that that's a statistic worth noting. So my last notable highlight is our mission statement has changed. And I sent this out, but our mission statement is now building better lives and promoting personal dignity within our community through integrated wellness, behavioral health, and substance abuse services, inclusive and accessible to all. So I want to express my appreciation to our board of directors for their work in developing and finalizing this update. Our mission statement was updated to incorporate wellness and integrated care to be more consistent with our move toward becoming a certified community behavioral health clinic, a CCBHC. So I hope that all of you are familiar with, or at least heard that term, since we're doing quite a bit of work on that. And if you've probably had any encounters with Andre, you probably have heard this. So there's probably different levels of understanding of what a CCBHC is. So I'd like to think of it, and Andre mentioned this in a consultation call yesterday, I like to think of it as a health home on steroids. So even though we compare it to health home, it really is important that we look at that and understand CCBHC not as a program, but really as an enhanced way of delivering care. So the question may be, why would we do this? And what does it mean for us if and when we do it? So foremost, the CCBHC care delivery model is more focused on achieving client-oriented outcomes, with emphasis, of course, on clients getting better. So it's not about how many services we provide, how many hours of service we provide, but really the impact of those services that is the most important. Second, the payment structure for CCBHCs, how we get paid for our services, provides rates and payments that are based on the number of clients that we see, our actual costs in providing services, as well as meeting those established client outcome measures. Now, where I hope this leads us is that we start looking at moving away from productivity as a central agency as a central agency performance measure. So I hope that there's lots of giddy ups and yays about that, because I know productivity has been an issue for us for some time. The reason that the payment structure is important is because the rate that we receive is established to cover our actual costs. And one benefit of that would be that our ability to evaluate all staff positions for possible wage increases in order to be more competitive in attracting and retaining employees. If we get paid for our costs, we can work a wage increase in there and then be able to be compensated for that. So as we move forward in implementing these changes that we're going to need to become a CCBHC, I'd like for you to give some thought to where you might be in facing the changes and challenges that a CCBHC will require of us, of course. So are you I'm confused about what this is and what this means, I don't know? Or are you I'm thinking that this is just another thing and I'm not sure I'm on board with this? Or are you, I'm 100% on board, ready to go, let's do it? If you're in one of the first two groups, I really encourage you to reflect on what it is that you would need to be fully on board and what you think or what you'd like your role to be in that. So as we continue to move forward this next year, I'm going to close with a quote from Gandhi. Change is possible if we have the desire and commitment to make it happen. So I will now, with that, move on to the tenure awards. So I'll start with the 5-year. So the people who have been here for 5 years, Corey Matthews, who's at the Calm Center, Keisha Roby at the Calm Center, Harold Thompson, Children's Outpatient, and Jessica Wiles, Accounting Department. 10 years, tenure. They're all at the Calm Center. Jimmy Anderson, Aaron Duckworth, and Tabitha Jackson. And lots of cheers for our 20-year award, tenure award to myself. So for those people who I've named, you will be contacted by email or by phone to arrange getting your plaque. I think that those are going to be kept in Samantha's office, I think. So with that, I will turn it over to Lindsay, who's, I guess, going to do the first prize.
Yes, thank you, Brian. And if we can all just take a second and congratulate everybody for 10-year, you can just hold up your hands and clap. Yay! There you go. Okay. This is for one of the QT cards, which is $25. They're all $25. So. Miranda. Yay, Miranda. Okay, I'm going to do all three of these because we have several drawings that we're doing. Let me do another one. Robin. Yay, Robin. One more. Angela Jackson. Yay. So those gift cards, they will either be with Sarah Phillips in her office or they will be here in my office. You can come and get those on Monday. So congratulations, everybody. So now I am going to turn it over to Samantha, and she is going to help us go through all of the department awards.
So congratulations to everybody for your tenure awards, and thank you everybody for being here. We're going to go ahead. Is Crystal on the line? Crystal is going to go ahead and give our intake and engagement award first.
I'm here.
Go ahead.
Awesome. Okay. So this year, it was another really close year for the recipient of the Intake and Engagement Employee of the Year. This person has really come into her own and has made some big strides within not only the department, but also the agency. She has really found her voice and has become a fierce advocate to ensure that clients' needs are met. She's described by her peers to have a heart of gold and a genuine ability to give each person, whether it be a staff member or a client, her absolute best. This person goes above and beyond for those in need and has really become an invaluable member of the team and the agency. She's become great at creating safety plans for our most at-risk clients. And even though she might only have one meeting with a client, I've heard the clients check back in with her and thank her for the time she spent with them, often relaying how much her kind words have made an impact to them and their hope for the future. I could continue to go on and on about this person, but she's probably embarrassed by now. So I'll just finish out by saying thank you, Laquita. Thank you for being a part of Intake and Engagement, and thank you for everything you do for your team and the clients you serve. You deserve it. Congratulations.
Thank you, Crystal.
You're welcome.
Awesome. I just want to mention that and I'll say this again as we go through, but on Monday at 1:30, between 1:30 and let's say 3 o'clock, my office will be open and we're going to do, we'll present the awards from the supervisor to the awardee and take pictures. So I'll send a note out too, but I just wanted to let everyone know that that's what's going to happen so that we can capture the moment a little bit. So next up for the award is for administrative support, and that is from Martha. And you are on mute.
Aha, I'm here. So first of all, I want to say there are a lot of people who, just as was indicated previously, that really stepped up this year. You know, we've had so many challenges with COVID. I'm fortunate enough to be presenting for the administrative group, and there were several in that category that really stood out. This particular employee has worked well over a year. She jumped into her job and immediately started identifying better ways to improve workflows, particularly in systems. She established effective collaborations and relationships across departments, which broke down silos of the past. She is a great person to have on a project since she loves to analyze and figure out the best way to do things. She owns what she does and she helps others through issues without hesitation. Our agency has approximately 125 employees, and this person never fails to adequately address each and every employee's question or concern. She ensures they are cared for. This employee is timely, approachable, responsive, flexible, and has a welcoming and pleasant personality, which is so important in her role. She is professional and is always organized and prepared. Her friendly personality and ability to foster positive relationships is evident by her use of open communication, using emotional intelligence, and holding up to her social responsibility, as well as those that she's expecting to hear back from. This employee is passionate about streamlining processes and procedures using technology whenever possible because it's efficient, reliable, and just the most practical way of getting work done. This person tackled the open enrollment process and was instrumental in setting up virtual meetings on SharePoint and putting together supporting materials to post online. This enabled staff the ability to enroll in benefits from their office or home without being in a large group setting. And with the fear of COVID at that time of the year, it was really a great benefit to do this. This demonstrated growth and change for the agency led by this person and provided great time effectiveness for all during trying times. Staff commented it was the best open enrollment ever. This employee is an effective contributor to the Human Resources Department and our agency. She is eager to learn and took over additional responsibilities as they became available. And with each new task or role, she handled it with professionalism. This employee is Dion Piniel, as you may have guessed. She's a truly outstanding employee. Congrats, Dion.
Dion, did you want to say anything?
Well, first of all, I'm surprised. I had no clue. Thank you. I just want to say that I don't know. I really appreciate all the kind words, Martha. I really do. Thank you. And I just enjoy working here. I really do. I've never been in a position like this before, and I really enjoy working with the people that I work with, and I'm very fortunate to be in this role, and I really appreciate all the kind comments. Thank you.
Yay.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Sorry. The next award is for grant programs, which is a new award this year because we had, I see Kathy rolling up to the screen. Kathy, this is you, all you.
And now I'm not muted anymore. So can you hear me, Samantha? All is
Yes.
well?
All is
Okay,
well.
so the grant award goes to the person that worked in our CCP grants. We have two, who has, gone into the unknown without knowing what he was up against, who has gone out there to make changes in the world through our flyers and talking to people, but who really never says no. So he always has that yes, we can, and I think we can. How should we do it? And he collaborates better than most people in the world do. So the award for grants is to Justin Johnson. Yay! Yay.
Is he on? Did he want to say anything? I'm not sure if he's on. If not, then the next award will be presented by Sarah Phillips for outpatient specialty services.
Okay, so I'm reading, but I don't know what. Okay, so to start off with, I just want to say I think everyone on my team is phenomenal, and I wish I could give the award to all of you. And I know probably everybody says that, but I really do mean it. I think you guys are the best, and I really appreciate having every single one of you on our team. So. But unfortunately, we can only give this to one person. So this person is truly a go-getter. They're always willing to step in and help others throughout the agency, whether it's, to discuss a problem with a client or to debrief a situation or talk through something that's personal that's going on with someone. They're encouraging, they're helpful, and incredibly patient. I can say I know this person truly cares about the well-being of staff and also clients, and it really shows in their day-to-day attitude. I really appreciate everything this person does for myself, for our team, and the agency, and I'm happy to say that the Specialty Department Employee of the Year is John Powell. So yay!
Okay, congratulations. And the next award is going to be presented by Matthew Crum with the Comp Center for the Comp Center employee.
And you can't see me because I'm sitting over here next to the microphone. But I will say, I think I would echo what Sarah said about our team. I love working at the Comp Center, and I love everybody that works here with me. Some of them obviously can't be here because they're busy doing their job. We have kiddos that we're serving. What I will say is that the person that we are awarding this year received many accolades from his peers about his ability to be compassionate, to be serving, to be responsive, to not just work individually with clients and families, but also to help the milieu and to serve with other team members, not only in de-escalation moments, but to volunteer his time to do additional groups, to help with phone calls, and has really worked in my mind. I think I've seen a lot of professional growth with him in this last year. He's acquired licensure. He has really evolved his understanding of doing family therapy and working with the kids and the families that we have up here. And I'm proud to have him on my team, but also proud to have him in this profession. So the award actually goes to Spencer Bolte.
Good job.
And I don't know if he wants to say any words or not. Thank you. I wonder why they're trying to get me in here. Spencer was actually in session with a kiddo, and I was like, wrap it up. Come on, hurry up. I need you to come in here.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. Thank you. This year has been a growing one. I don't think there's any choice but to grow. Been a really hard, weird year. But all that to say, it's been one where I feel like I learned a lot about who I am and what I want to do in the world. So it's good.
Awesome. Now we have another drawing. 2 beautiful baskets were made up by Robin. And so she's going to do a drawing for one of them. I think just one of them. Or is it both?
No, it's for one. So one of them is filled with chocolates and coffee and cookies and I think that's it. And then the other one is filled with, it's like a self-care basket, and it's filled with lotions and all the stuff for bath and body stuff. So they're very gorgeous. I can, hold on. Ooh, you can see, look. Ooh, how exciting. Those are what you're
Lindsay,
winning.
which one are we drawing for now?
I don't know.
Let's do the coffee.
You got it.
And who do we have? We have Kathy. Yay, Kathy.
Woo.
You could look a little excited there.
Hey, I heard that coffee part, man. I'm excited. Well, thank you very much. We'll share that.
Are we doing, oh no, we're doing, okay. So now we're going on to outpatient services, and that'll be presented by Sarah Mahan.
So just like everyone else, this was a really hard decision just because our staff, I love our staff, and we all have so much fun and do such good work. But we were able to decide a winner. So some things stated about the recipient of this award is that they are a caring clinician. They go above and beyond, taking on new things, helping out with treatment plan updates, things like that for not just their peers, but other departments as well. They're always willing to listen, their door's open, they're willing to have people come in there, talk with them, either personally or professionally. They have a positive influence around others, have an ability to remain calm, and always are willing to, like I said earlier, assist others. A very consistent theme in what people identified is that this person is always positive and upbeat. They have a cheerful attitude, even in times of growth and change and stress. And so I'm excited to announce that to our very own fourth member of TLC. The winner of this award is Brandy Butler.
Yay!
And we call her fourth member of TLC because she sings all the time.
All the time. I'm sorry my video camera doesn't work, which is good because I'm too pregnant for this and my emotions are causing waterworks. So I don't like people seeing me cry. Oh my God. Thanks. Yeah, thanks guys.
Congrats, Brandy.
Congrats.
Okay, and then for medication management, that'll be presented by Andre.
All right. Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes, because last time they said I sounded like Darth Vader. So make sure that I got it straight.
Yeah. You're very clear now.
Okay. All right. So this year, this award is kind of for a person that has shown a willingness to go above and beyond. And this person, according to some of the feedback that we got, kind of shows the ability to not only problem solve for her team, but to also problem solve for the clients, and especially when they are upset or frustrated. This year has been pretty stressful for our clients. And so this particular, this person has been willing to kind of be present, have a positive attitude, even when the clients weren't having a positive attitude. And so this year for the medication clinic, we are awarding this to our own Rebecca Griffin.
Yay.
Thank you, guys.
Speech.
I don't really have a speech, but I just appreciate it. It has been a rough year, but all the support is great.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Wonderful. So now we go on to our new employee, Heather Sasson, and I apologize if that's the wrong way to say it. And it's for Health Home Systems of Care.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, Employee of the Year, Health Home Systems of Care. I'm going to have Kathy help me on this since I am so new. But I would like to see this award go to Kimberly C, Kim C, because she is amazing. She's worked very hard. She's very passionate about what she does. She does great work. I love working with her. She always has a really good attitude and she's always willing to go that next step. Kathy, what else can we say?
It's wondering where you got that has a good attitude all the time. Not my Kimmy. Kim gets really frustrated when things don't go well for her clients. And she's very possessive of them and wants all good things. And that's wonderful. She's also really interested in making sure they have the services that they need, whether it's medical or psychological services. She's really good about naming those and making sure that we pay attention to them. So Kim has a lot of experience and it kind of shows because she knows how to kind of go around the system and figure out who's on first and take care of business. So we really appreciate her passion.
Yay, Kim. Woo! You have anything to say, Kim?
Well, we won't say how many years it's been, but the squeaky wheel gets the grease sometimes. So, but thank you guys very much.
And Kathy, we're going to continue along with you. And the next award is for the Sand Springs Employee of the Year.
They're all staring at me, Sam. They're all, I'm gonna sit like this. Okay. And I kind of am concerned because they're behind me. However, so our Employee of the Year for Sand Springs has been very dynamic with all the changes we've had, has been able to kind of be the glue sometimes. Our person takes care of things and helps other people when they need help, is very conscientious about coming in and taking care of business and make sure things get done in the right order. And I don't think anybody in Sand Springs would survive without our Tina. This Tina Cross. You a speak, Tina? Speak. I did it. Speech?
I don't have a speech.
Well, I have a mess. That's just me.
No. All right. The next award is for program directors and managers, and that'll be presented by Andre Campbell.
All right. So this one every year is always a tough one for me because it's personally for me, it's an emotional one because I really appreciate all of the supervisors and I appreciate all the hard work that they do. They really show a strength where I don't have it in certain areas. And I think that's what makes us a good team. And the person this year that is nominated for me has really demonstrated a high level of caring and consistency and always available no matter what's happening, has a strong sense of loyalty and also has a willingness to make sure that things are done with excellence and make sure they're done to a level that makes us look well. This person has really taken on, for me, a strong lead this year, and particularly in collaborating with our partners in the community and making sure that they had a good representation of who we are and who we want to be. And I am just really honored to have her on my team. And I believe as long as she's on our team, I think we will be successful in all the endeavors that's ahead of us. And I am very proud and very honored to have Sarah Mahan as our program director of the year this year. So thank you, Sarah.
Yay.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate everything, and I'm excited that I got this award.
You're welcome.
Well deserved. Okay, we have got another basket drawing, which I guess it means the other one, which was the self-care one, not the coffee and chocolate.
Yes.
Correct.
Let me dig into my pot of gold.
Gold.
Timothy Dean. Yay!
Yay!
I don't think he's on right now,
Timothy
or I haven't seen him. But I'll make sure he knows that he won a self-care basket. We could all use that.
Awesome. Okay, and Sarah Phillips is going to do the Sanctuary Employee of the Year.
All right. So for this award, I wanted to start off by reading some of the things used to describe this person in the nominations. Some people said this person is caring and supportive, helpful, and reliable. They are always willing to learn and are truly a go-getter. This person always thinks of how their job is going to impact other departments and does so with a positive attitude. This person actively utilizes the sanctuary concepts in their day-to-day work. They're not afraid to speak up, whether it be for employees or clients, and they do so with emotional intelligence. This person regularly looks inward at themselves to evaluate how they're handling situations and what they could do to improve. They're passionate, dedicated, and really truly a joy to work with. And I'm so happy to say that the Sanctuary Employee of the Year award goes to Amanda Eichhoff. Yay!
Yay, Amanda. Where is she? She want to say something?
She's holding back. Unmute yourself, Amanda. Do you want to say something?
Wow. Thank you very much. I actually was thinking when you were describing that of about half the employees here. So I had no idea it was me. But thank you. I'm very, very honored.
Deserved.
You're welcome.
And for the core team, the Sanctuary Core Team Employee of the Year, which is for the folks that are on the actual Sanctuary Core meeting, Brian Blankenship is going to give that award.
Okay. So the Sanctuary Core Team Employee of the Year strives each day to follow the sanctuary commitments and encourages others to do the same. She has a positive attitude, is always willing to help, always thinking of fellow team members and thinking what is best for the entire agency. She makes it a point to follow up with others who may be struggling and provides emotional support or just an ear to listen. She actively utilizes social responsibility and helps out with things around the agency, even when it isn't specific to her role. And one example of this is related to keeping the kitchen clean. So before I talk about that, when I first came here in 1999, I was the clinical director. And I remember the very first program directors meeting that I chaired. And the number one item that came up was that the refrigerator's a mess. No one keeps the kitchen clean. And so that just came up week after week or month after month. So it was an issue for us for 20 years. So this Employee of the Year took initiative to establish a schedule to engage the entire community in being socially responsible around keeping the kitchen clean. Whenever people come to her to vent about an issue with another employee, she always encourages them and helps them figure out how to use Sanctuary to discuss the issue directly with the other employee. She's volunteered to help lead Sanctuary trainings, has actively worked to understand the training and develop ways to improve it in order to make it a better experience for everyone involved. My own personal experience is that she has embraced the Sanctuary model for not only how she functions in her role, but also how she uses the model to improve herself and her relationships in her personal life. And so everybody knows it's Lindsay DeWeese.
Yay!
Yay, Lindsay.
Thank you, Brian. That's
Cheers.
very special. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, and I've got both Martha and Keith listed for the final award, and that is Impact Employee of the Year. I don't know which one of you is going to.
So Keith is going to give there was a little bit of a mix up and Dion actually won the Impact Award of the Year. And Keith is going to give the Admin Support Award. So there was just a little bit of a mix up. So I'm going to turn it over to Keith.
Yay. Thank you, Lindsay. So the Admin Award that we give this year, this person recently celebrated her 2-year anniversary. She often has a very, every day has a positive attitude and willing to learn new topics to enhance the betterment of CRS and herself. She's always looking for ways to improve processes and systems throughout the company, including spending over a year creating policy tech that included meetings with several teams to implement and train all of the staff that we currently use policy tech, as you all know, to this day. She often maintains excellence, not often, she always maintains excellence and integrity at all times. So this year's Admin Award goes to Robin Tobin. Yay.
Hey, Robin.
Congrats, Robin. You're on mute, by the way. Speech.
You're still on mute, Robin.
Like slow motion.
Oh, good.
Right here.
Y'all didn't hear all that, so it's already done. Thank you, everyone who had good thoughts. I appreciate it very much. Everybody likes to know they're seen for what they do. Thank you.
Yay. Thank
And
you,
Robin. Yeah, thank you. Robin, I've got you up next for a gift card drawing.
So actually, there is
Sorry.
a surprise that there are actually 2 impact awards this year. There were 2 people that we just could not choose between. So there are 2 people. Keith is actually going to give that as well.
Yes. So I'm here today to present the second Impact Award, as Lindsay just mentioned. Yes, we have 2 winners this year. In the short time this employee has been here, they have made quite an impact in CRS and our community. An expert in their field, they have opened our eyes to a more streamlined and successful way of doing things. This employee has been described as, quote, expressive, articulate, caring, and fun by some of their coworkers. They have worked hard and continue to learn the behavioral health field to ensure the organization's message and look matches the dedication of its staff members and the quality of services we offer. I would like to present this Impact Award to Samantha Knowlton for her expertise, her dedication, and her leadership. Samantha strives to create community awareness of CRS and uses her connections in the media to help tell our story. We are better because of Samantha, and we thank you for our commitment. Congrats, Samantha.
Thank you.
Yay, Samantha.
Congrats.
So Keith had to give it because as soon as I started talking, you would have known it was you.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Well, that was very unexpected, and I love being here, and I love promoting all of the greatness that you all do. And I can't wait to continue doing it. So, and I'm a little off. Okay. Let me look back at the
So I can take over.
agenda. Okay. Thank you.
So Robin is going to draw for the last gift card that we have, which is the $100 Walmart gift card. So fingers crossed that you win it. Robin?
Robin, you're on mute.
You're muted,
Can you unmute
Robin.
yourself?
She drew herself.
I drew myself. That was terrible. Elizabeth Haynes.
Liz.
Yay.
$100 gift card to Walmart.
So that's also in Sarah Phillips' office. So you can stop by on Monday and pick up your gift cards, and the gift baskets are in my office. So I will turn it. We are zooming through all of this, you guys. So we are we're already at our thank you and so I'm going to turn it over to Alyssa, and she's going to give just a short little thanks to everybody.
Can I say something really quick? I just wanted to say, if you want your gift card today, I'll be here till 5. So there, no need to wait until Monday. You want to enjoy your $100 on the weekend.
Yes,
So
and
get it
that
if you would
goes
like.
that goes double for the gift baskets.
Is there another $100 gift card in there? Sorry, I just thought of that.
Only one, Frank.
So we want to thank you all for participating with us and engaging. We know that this is very different than what you're used to, and as much as we all wish we could be in the same room together, hopefully we can do that again next year. But we appreciate your support and participation in this year's Employee Appreciation festivities, and we hope you all have a fantastic weekend.
You too. Thank you, Alyssa.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Alyssa.
everybody.
Alyssa.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
There are leftovers in the kitchen.
Thank you.
And I will send a note to everyone because we want to get everyone's pictures. So we'll get them on Monday. And if not, then I'll come to you. So figure it out.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, y'all. Congrats to the winners.